Today I've got a task for you. I want you to listen carefully. I want you to listen carefully to those grisly, low vibration thoughts that are keeping you small and holding you back. We can really get stuck in that version of ourselves. And that version of ourselves, I don't know where it's come from. I don't know who we're doing it for. It's not helpful. It's not moving us forward. It's not helping us to create the life and the business that we want, earning the money that we want to do, and creating the impact that we want in the world. It's not going to impress our clients, because if your clients are hoping that you are going to be their solution, if you are approaching the situation underplaying yourself and being like, yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing, and I haven't really been doing this very long, and you know all of that sort of stuff. And also, there is not somebody who comes along like a brown owl at the brownies and says, it's time for your underplaying yourself badge now. There's not going to be a ceremony. There's not somebody who's going to come to you on a Friday and say, congratulations, this week for 5 days, you have spent 5 days underplaying yourself. And we are really pleased that you've held yourself back. Nobody is ever going to do that. That to say, when you show up as your full-bodied self, some people are not going to like it. And that's okay. If you think about all the things that you don't like, and we don't even have to talk about people or places. It might be just like pineapple on pizza. No, it does not work. It works for me, by the way. I absolutely love pineapple on pizza with a bit of ham and mushroom. Excellent. But we have to stop taking it so personally. There are going to be some people who are really irritated by your videos on the internet. They're not going to like what you're selling. It's not going to be relevant. They're not going to get it. They're going to probably go to a place in their head where they're like, as if that's possible. That's not going to work. It's just what happens when you put yourself out there. However, when you are in your full-bodied self, that version of you who's like, here's who I am, and here's what I've got, and here's how I'm going to brilliantly help you, there are going to be some people out there who go, thank goodness, because I've been struggling with this thing for ages, and I've been in my head thinking it's not possible and I'm never going to get there, and I've been going round and round in circles, and thank goodness I found you, because maybe you can break the cycle for this. Maybe you can help me find a way. Maybe this thing that I've been struggling with and fighting with when I just want the ease and flow, maybe you can help me get to the other side of that. I know I would rather be that person actually doing the things, being out in the world, helping people, being a person who can provide for my children and give back and all of those things, give generously, and rather than that person sitting in a corner saying, well, I'll just be this version of myself then, because that way it might be safer. It doesn't help me. By the way, I've tried both. I've tried that really humble thing. I did that at the beginning of my career. I'm so grateful to be in the room. I can't believe it. I actually used to say the phrase, I feel like a competition winner. I feel like a competition winner. I didn't win a competition. I earned the job. I interviewed, I auditioned, I showed up, I gave my time. I was there. I did the work. I was not a competition winner. If you're a competition winner, you get the thing for free. You win the competition. So that low-level thinking, which is disguised in, it will mean more people will like me, in the end, it probably won't. Because you won't be that version of yourself that you know that you can be. Let me know how that landed today. Already I'm going into that like, I hope that wasn't too much. I hope that's okay. I'm going to say it. When I sat with that question myself, because I always sit with the questions before I share them, I had some big thinking to do. Like, ooh, oh yeah, I'll do it there. Oh yeah, and there, and there, and there, and there, and there. Yeah, I'm not coming at you from a expert status who has figured it all out. I am very much a work in progress too. Lots of love, and see you next time. If you want to book a one-on-one session, send me a message or just contact me on my website. Any page, there's a button in the bottom right hand corner. Send me a message, let me know what you need. Let's make some mega moves together, and I can't wait to hear all about your exciting plans. Lots of love. Bye.